Can't tell you which is which, but I think it was Little John. That's the second time Michael Myers killed that guy.
The guy with the slick back hair?
The gray hair.
Really? The guy from Mad TV?
Yeah.
When did he kill him before?
In Austin Powers, he hit him. He ran over with him with a car.
God damn it.
Horror movies, mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Video Waste Reviews Movies. As you can see by this lovely tablecloth, it's Halloween time. And there's only one thing you can do at Halloween time. And that's review Halloween.
Hey, what are you guys doing out here?
It's Halloween. We've been trick-or-treating.
Are you alone?
There's a creepy man in a white mask,
Where?
and he keeps like trying to play hide and seek with us.
Where did you see him? Look! Run! Go!
Yeah.
We all knew it was coming. It's out there. Let's talk about it. Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Alright, so Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
It came out October 15th. Movie theaters in Peacock.
On the cock.
Yeah, on the cock. Pee on the cock.
Yep.
So, let's talk about it.
All right. Start off simple. Show stealer. What in this movie was just show stealing?
I mean, obviously, outside of saying Michael Myers, I think that there was no show stealer.
I'll give it to the kills. I think the kills were like,
I associate that with Michael Myers.
yeah. I got that, but I think just they packed it in there. They were like, we're gonna have the most kills of Michael Myers. Some felt overkill, but I thought they were gory and, to the point.
I mentioned it last night when we were talking. I feel like because there's no Jason movie anytime soon, they're up in body counts to make him the highest body count. So add another there was 11 firemen in the first 2 minutes of the movie or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And those were all Jason kills, too, because he uses random things.
Yeah.
That scene could have been so much simpler if they would have just, the house would have been burning, instead of going to the house when it was still on fire, we cut back to the house when it's, smoldering, and, a police chief goes, was there any survivors in there? And it's like, Chief, we didn't find anything in there. There was nobody in there. And then, out in the woods, we just see Michael standing there. It's not about how he got out of the house. It's just that Michael got out of the house. Oh, my God, he got out of the house.
Never explained how he got out of the house.
Because
it was a hole in the floor.
Yeah, there was a hole in the floor. And
Michael has never jumped a day in his life.
That would have been great to see,
Michael Jordan they were thinking of when they did that. Because, it was still, way above him. So, whatever.
But, yeah, I'll go kills.
Yeah, kills.
All right, you got breakers?
Yeah, I do. The phrase "evil dies tonight."
Yeah, that was way
so much, and it was annoying as shit.
Yeah. All right, my showbreakers are one. We deteriorated main characters. Here, let me ask you a simple question, okay? And this will lead into my second one. What is the name of the black sheriff with the cowboy hat?
No fucking clue. Bronson. Ronnie?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
What's the name of Laurie Strode's daughter?
Pam Grier.
What's the name of Laurie Strode's granddaughter?
Lori.
What's the name
Scout.
of
I don't know.
Laurie Strode's granddaughter's boyfriend?
Shit. That one's kind of on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. No clue.
Okay, so if we're gonna make a movie with new characters, we're gonna create new. Okay, we would kind of want to keep those characters kind of important instead of like we got fucking Lonnie and Lori and no Lindsay and the nurse and Tommy Doyle. Shit I don't care about and stuff, where it's just like, you remember this? Huh? You remember this? And like I'm just sitting there and going, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember those things. But let's go back to those characters that in the first movie I was really giving a shit about and stuff, And instead of characters, you fucking put in this movie for a body count. And I kind of felt bad because it could have been interesting, like, if it would have just been, like, one scene. And it would have been at that bar, that whole scene, and that's all we would have, like, oh, cool, the nurse and Tom, who else was in the Halloween movie? Yeah. We were talking about that. It's like Buster Rhymes should have walked around in the back, and, like, Danielle Harris should have been, like, I don't know, working at McDonald's or something in this movie. The Sherry Moon zombie with the horse walking around and whatnot. But the fan service, when you over fan service movies like that, it kind of like it takes away from these characters, these new characters that we build up on from the first movie. And I just felt like it was like, it was weak,
I see that point, but also at the same time, like, the first one, the 2018 one, you get attached and you get to know those reporters.
Yeah.
They look like they're going to be the point of the story as well as the Strode family.
Yeah.
They're killed off. So I think, and in spoilers, Pam Grier's character gets killed off probably at the end of this one. So it's kind of like you don't know who is important and who isn't. Like you have to just care about everybody the same. And just see them all as a victim because they're all inevitably going to be a victim.
I don't know. When fan service, it's just like someone made a collective decision to say, okay, who can we put in this movie from the first movie who isn't dead in real life and in fiction that fans can go, I know what that is, I'm going to clap. But that would be my showbreaker, is fan service works when it's not too much.
Too much.
So let's go to notable effects.
Notable effects. Typically, with notable effects, I try to talk about something that really amazed me with the effects. I'm going to go the opposite. The horrible CGI in this movie, of Michael's mask, the fire, all that stuff was just I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it in the trailer, and that's what concerned me going into this movie. That was like one of my biggest concerns, and just all of it was not great.
There's that, like, I understand, like, when you're trying to make blood look like really graphic and stuff, and so you'll have like CGI flying blood, and compared to somebody sitting there pumping through a tube and to get the blood spray so it doesn't just come out in this perfect tube, you kind of want that like CGI blood, and that was overkill. The house was way our theory was correct. It looked like crap in the trailer, like you said, and it looked like crap in the movie. But it's like, Michael Myers really isn't standing there. Yeah, okay, so if you can't do it, don't do it, kind of, And that's why if they would have just had nothing with the house burning down, Michael just got out. Just like when he got shot off of that building. Well, how did he move, Yeah. It doesn't matter how he got the fuck up after getting 6 times shot 6 times.
I think that one of the big things that annoys me most about the CGI is not that it looks so bad, because I can kind of forgive that most of the time. or just, I don't let it bug me. But at this point in technology, with all of the things that are available to us and all of the history of practical effects, there's got to be better ways to do it practically. And I know a lot of times I've heard the argument that CGI is cheaper. But this is fucking Halloween. Yeah. This isn't like, Wrong
Titanic
Turn 3 or something. Like, this is Halloween. Take care of what it is. Yeah. And that's why it bugged me so much. That's why it's my...
I think with the one practical effect that I was reading, I told you and stuff, is that it's all practical with Loomis. That's not a CGI Loomis. It's an actor, and they prosthetic masked him. That's why, like, far away looks really good. Close up, it kind of looks, off.
But I'll eat that. Yeah. Because they put effort into it. Like, they did the right thing.
But other than that, you have to do CGI for certain things, like a stab. Like, you can tell, like, when someone's getting stabbed, you can see that kind of, like, that green knife, and it's getting closer, and then they stab in.
They used to not do that. They would put a pad on somebody, and then have a retractable knife.
Or just a cutaway, or stab, cut, and then they put in, like, a fake body, like a fake chest cavity for impact stab. And, I mean, Jason lived off of that for at least 4 movies, where it was just like, go for impact, cut, fake body, now stab, okay, guts, blood, pump the blood, and then cut back to Jason. Simple, But... The CGI, like, other than that, there were, like, some prosthetic makeup that you could see, like, really good. Like, for kills, like, afterward kills, you can tell those are probably painted on and stuff. So, that was okay. I go to look at my notes. Wow. Cinema wow, yeah.
Was this the scene that kind of stole the show, huh?
That's my, that one scene. Not Cinema Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're jumping the gun.
Well, then I don't really know what to go with for Cinema Wow, because I mean, the shots were very classic. Yeah. Like the Michael Myers, when Michael Myers was on the screen, the shots were very classic. I felt like they got that part right. It was all the other shit that I didn't really care about. Yeah. All the bedroom, like in the hospital, the bed scene, very bland, like good, decent acting, as good as Jamie Lee Curtis can do. But that's it. Like, it was, and even the Michael Myers things were just very basic. Yeah. There was nothing spectacular, so.
Like, yeah, the first Halloween 2018 or Halloween 18, it had a couple of those moments. Like I said, the pan shot of going through the garage into the house, murder the one woman, take the knife, go right out the front door. It was like one flowing scene, but there wasn't one scene like that in this that I can remember. The shots were not art. It was just shot for a purpose and stuff. It was shot because they knew it was going on Peacock for $5.99. Let's go to quotable line. Evil dies tonight.
Yeah, fucking.
Because they say it like 400 times.
Dude, so stupid. So stupid. Like, that's what they should have just called this fucking movie.
Halloween Evil dies tonight. Yeah. It would be like Halloween Kills. Just like, are you being pretentious and kind of like, yeah, it's gonna kill, dude. See, it's like not only does he kill in the movie, but it's gonna kill in the box office because we're putting it out around Halloween time.
Because it's Halloween kills and Halloween ends.
So let's go to that one moment where
I think we both have the same moment. Yeah. I died laughing at the John Wick fucking kicking the door and the woman shooting herself in the head.
Yeah.
That shit made me laugh so hard. And that was like the epitome of an 80s movie. Like, that just was so 80s to me. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe they just did that. Like, where did Michael learn them skills?
Yeah.
Like, he trained with Keanu Reeves off camera.
But first of all, you have this little, like, you have this very tiny lady and stuff, and she's just shooting this giant gun, and it's just, she's just like an expert marksman, where she's...
Well, she misses every time,
Well,
so
yeah.
she's not an expert marksman.
She's getting around the circle and stuff, you know? And...
That takes even more skill to hit nothing.
Yeah, like, she gets right up to Michael, and, like, I swear, Michael should have just looked at her and been like... And then just kicked the door. Or Michael should have got out of the car and been like, suicide.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
Does that count as a kill for him, though?
Yeah, he's the one who kicked the door.
Yeah, but she's the one that shot herself.
Hey, well, I guarantee someone pulled up.
If you trip over a chair and shoot yourself, does the chair get the credit, or do you? You're the one that shot yourself.
Some cop probably came up there and been like, Michael shot her right in the fucking face.
No, that's only if the cop shoots.
Oh, no. All right, yeah, so we talked about the moment. Let's go to score.
It was fun. It was good. There was a few not John Carpenter songs in here, like when whatever that dude from Mad TV and his boyfriend at the house.
Big John and Little John.
Yeah, Big John, Little John.
I was like, that's Blumhouse writing right there and
dude,
stuff.
that shit was fucking.
We need a name, John.
That's
what's her boyfriend? John.
Yeah.
We can't have two characters named John and them just yelling John all the time. And Little John and Big John. Okay, yeah, we're doing this.
I was loving that scene when they were going through the house and calling to each other the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, Big John, Little John, Big John, Little John. Like that. Yeah, that shit was fun. Man.
That's the second.
That was like my favorite scene in the movie.
All right, so yeah, the soundtrack. John Carpenter does great. Not very memorable compared to the Halloween 18.
Right.
But yeah, it works.
Yeah.
You can hear John Carpenter in there, you know. So, all right, meat and potatoes.
It is so much meat that you want to throw up after. Like when he John Wicks the entire fucking town.
Yeah.
At the end, like, I mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like a blend of meat and potatoes, because there are moments where it's just kind of like it trails off, and but the meat is like those like veggie burger meat, and the potatoes are just potato flakes from like instant potato packets. So technically it has meat and potatoes and stuff. It's just, you know, not the right meat and potato.
I feel like your wife has been in your ear.
No, sweetheart. I'm gonna edit that out anyway. Like, there's even amounts of meat and potatoes on this, just to be honest, and you know.
Yeah,
like,
I know, but you called it Beyond Meat, which is not meat.
Yeah, but it says meat on the package. Yeah. Did you get your money's worth?
Yeah, it was fucking free.
Yeah, $5.99 on Peacock. Subscribe now. $5.99 on Peacock. I paid last month and I got to watch
Right.
the, you know.
Yeah, I pay us Peacock.
Yeah. All right, wrap up. Anything else that you can think of? Put that there.
No, I think number one, there's no way in hell in this time and age that there's an empty hospital. I don't care how small your town is.
No.
And two, nobody was wearing a mask.
It was 2018. The whole movie takes place in 2018.
Then when did the 2018 one take place?
In 2018. It's the same night.
Oh.
It's the same night.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It's on Halloween,
You're
2018.
You're right. You're right.
So
I'll see myself out. I'll go stand in the corner. I don't read when shit opens up.
Yeah. But yeah, if they would have stuck in the hospital, and you know, we would have had characters like nurses, we would have had, you know, and then things like that, or that's when like Tommy Doyle and those people from the party heard that Laurie Strode was attacked tonight. Oh my God, we got to go see her and just visit her and stuff.
Yeah, and that would have kept their part.
And that would have kept that part going. And the main focus, because Lori we put her in the bed, then it would have been the focus on the granddaughter. Mm-hmm. And she's out trying to find Michael Myers. Fool's on you. Michael Myers is in the hospital trying to get after Lori again.
I like all that.
And that's how you do this movie, in which, because we have to do a third one, this one obviously has to end with like a tragic end, and the death of the daughter and the death of this person. Instead of, I don't know, Michael Myers is invincible because the more that you attack him, the more stronger he gets. I guess that's what they're trying to say.
Well, she says like the more he kills, the more he transcends.
Yeah,
whatever.
But and then there was like that fascination about seeing his face.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? He wears the Michael Myers mask. We don't care what's underneath it. It's the shape. It's, it's just about that, the William Shatner mask.
Yeah, and that's literally how they refer to him, is like the shape. Like, it doesn't matter.
No.
Like, I mean, I get it. Jason did a reveal. You see what Freddy looks like before the burns, but like, they've pulled Michael's mask off before, and all you get is the back shot. You don't get a full frontal face shot. And luckily they did it from far away. Yeah. So like you still don't really see him, even though I know that they did prosthetics on his eye. They carved up his eye, and his eye is like blue on one side and not on the other. But who cares?
Yeah, who cares what he looks like? It's not important.
Right. But the thing to me, okay, that should have been my one moment. All right, one last thing that was super badass, that I thought was badass in the middle of a stupid scene, is at the end of the movie when the town's going to jump Michael Myers, and they're like, Michael, it's over, blah blah blah. We just want to like, kill you real quick.
Yeah.
And Michael just like leans down, picks up his mask, and puts it on. Like, come get it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was cool. I was like, I cheered. And then they beat him down, and then he turned into John Wick and started catching bats and fucking.
Yeah. Once more, why there are people literally sitting there with guns. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Double tap. It's that simple.
Well, somebody did shoot him 6 times.
Yeah. But nobody no one double taps in this movie, where it's just like...
Nobody double taps anywhere in any movie except Zombieland.
Yeah, the rule is you put 4... If you have a 6-shooter, you put 4 in his chest, you put 2 in the brain. Always. All right, yeah, we've talked about it long enough. What's your starring rate? Now, you got to think of the other Halloween movies.
That's what I'm trying to do, because, like... If I go based on Halloween movies alone, I would probably give this a 3.5 pushing 4, somewhere right there. But if I think of horror movies and movies in general, then this is just a 3.
Yeah. It's... So what? What do you got? You just going?
I think I'll just put it at 3.5. I feel safe there.
Yeah, I'm going 3. I'm going 3 because I didn't love it and I didn't hate it.
All right, let's stop talking about this goddamn movie. Let us know what you think. We'd be glad to.
Will you recommend it?
I mean, yeah. It's a Halloween movie.
Yeah, it's a Halloween. If you like, but yeah.
Yeah, go see it.
Yeah.
And drop us a comment. Let us know what you thought. And subscribe, like, share. Or don't.
Share?
Yeah, share our videos.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like do you believe...
watch, share.
Yeah, just share. Fucking...
subscribe, like, and print.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Over here. Fuck.